this like everywhere because it's just like smells so good. We have come so far in the world of natural deodorants, which is great. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about something that has bothered me for years. So I have been on the quest to find a toxic-free, aluminum-free, natural deodorant that actually works. I reached out to lots of you on my Instagram and I asked you which brands you recommended, and I got a lot of feedback. The reason why I wanted to find a deodorant that was more natural was because we absorb a lot of things through our armpits, and so with PCOS it's really easy for our hormones actually to be altered because of the products that we're using. If we already have imbalanced hormones and then we're putting products into our body, or on our body I should say, that are altering our hormones even more, it's not a good thing. So the thing is though, I've been trying here, really I have, to find a deodorant that actually works. And so what happens is I'm like, oh yes, natural deodorant, I buy it, I wear it, it like stains all of my clothes, I like sweat a lot, which is fine, but like the smell is just not great. And then I switch back and I get a chemical deodorant because I don't have to think about it. I just put it on once and it works. And this is a vicious cycle that has been going on way too long. So today I am just going to sit down with you. I'm gonna tell you the deodorants that I found worked. I'm gonna tell you their textures, how they're applied, what they cost. Then I'm going to try them on for you. I got some wipes with me here, so I'm gonna, between each one, just so you see if it goes on smooth or whatever, the consistency. And then I'm gonna tell you the ones that I find did not work. Something that I realized with these deodorants is that because they're natural, you do have to reapply them at least once a day, which is better than the ones I didn't like, that I had to reapply like 50 times a day. But these ones I would put on in the morning, then I would reapply them after work around 4:30, and then I would head to the gym, and then I would assess how my pits smelled after the gym. That being said, please remember that you're going to have to reapply these, unless maybe you're someone that doesn't sweat a lot, then you won't have to reapply these. So, without any more chat, let's get going. Number one, we're gonna start with this. The first deodorant I'm gonna review is this all-natural grapefruit baking soda free deodorant stick, and it's by Meow Meow Tweet. And I am like obsessed with the packaging. It is so cute. There's like little cats, and if you guys know me, I'm like definitely a cat lady. So it looks like this. Normally it's closed, but I couldn't actually get it to go down, which, anyway, how it works is you push up through here and the deodorant comes through the top. So I pushed it a little too far and now it just doesn't go down. So that's something to be aware of. The price for this is 20 bucks. It's quite a lot for the amount of product you get because it's 50 grams. There's a bigger one as well, but the one that's 50 grams is $20. So it's not a lot, but anyways, the packaging is biodegradable as well, which is really cool. And it smells, this one is like a really slight grapefruit smell. How it goes on is it's kind of like, not rough, but it doesn't slide on. And it leaves like a white residue. Now, I find that with these deodorants, as soon as you rub them in, that white residue is gone. So no harm done. But yeah, it's not the smoothest to go on, but like it's not the end of the world. This lasted really well throughout the day, and again, I applied it before the gym and it held up well. The next company I'm going to review is Crawford Street. And they sent me little mini ones. The ones go for $10 each, which again are like quite expensive compared to if you're going to the store and buying a regular deodorant. You get 30 milliliters in the mini ones and they're 10 bucks, and they also have bigger ones. I kind of like the mini ones because you can just like throw them in your purse or like throw them in your gym bag, or again, if you're out on the go all the time, like it's super easy to reapply. They sent me lemon. It looks like that. Super posh packaging. And then they sent me Herbes de Provence, if you want to get fancy. And I'll tell you how they smell in a second. And then there is the woods. My favorite smell out of all three of these was the lemon. Like, oh, it's just, it smells like a lemon sorbet. I'm gonna do the lemon one because that one was my favorite one. And you can see I've already like tested these, but you have to like go in and scoop it out. And I think you're only supposed to get a dime-sized amount, yeah, to a clean underarm. And then it says, repeat as often as necessary. So at least Crawford Street is admitting that you might have to repeat this application. So this one went on really smoothly, like, oh my gosh, like it's cool and it goes on like butter and it dries like really well. I was so impressed with this product. $10, well worth it for this. They go on well, they stay on like up until you need to reapply, and the texture is amazing. And oh my god, the smell, I just smell like lemon ice cream, like lemon sorbet. So good. So yeah, really recommend this one, and that's Crawford Street. Next, we have this amazing company called Soul Deo. And as soon as I featured this in my Instagram story, I had so many people being like, oh my gosh, I love Soul Deo, like I love their stuff. So I was like, ooh, I'm really excited to try this. So this is made in Canada, so I'm like a little bit biased. And this goes for 18 bucks. So, and you get quite a lot in this actually for 18 bucks. This smell is the lime and bergamot, and it's a natural deodorant balm. So it says apply a pea-sized amount to clean, dry underarms, rub clear until completely absorbed, and reapply as necessary. Again, you're gonna have to reapply, ladies. So this has stuff like coconut oil in it, arrowroot, tapioca, shea butter, baking soda, cornstarch, lime oil, like all the good stuff. It smells like, again, like a hint of lime, but nothing overpowering like you would get in a typical drugstore deodorant. These are much milder scents, which is really good because scents are super irritable. So yeah, this one, if you saw the texture of the Crawford Street, I would just touch it and it rolled off. This one's really hard. The texture of this one, you have to like literally dig. Like I'm digging my finger in and I hardly get anything. Like you gotta, like when it gets to the bottom here, so anyways, it looks like that. Because it's so crumbly, this one, I like rub it between my hands and then it goes on white, but then eventually it just goes clear. So looks like that. And it goes on clear eventually. Make sure with these that you really rub them in or you're gonna get like a white transfer onto all of your stuff. But once it's rubbed in, you're golden. Lasted really well. And so I was really impressed with this. Just the texture wasn't my fave, but like it wasn't bad. Like these are not bad textures. Next we have Routine, and like, oh, the smell on these are my fave. Have I said that yet? Because if I have, I take it back. Like it's this one. Like if you want a good smelling deodorant that has like a super unique smell, get this one. And it's an original vegan clay deodorant. This smell is called Sexy Sadie. And it looks like this. The smell is Sexy Sadie, so I can't even like give you exactly what they are, but the ingredients are like coconut oil, baking soda, clay, shea butter, coconut seed butter, patchouli, sweet orange, olive oil, cinnamon, rosemary, vitamin E, which is like really nice. And with this, it says gently smooth half of a jelly bean sized amount onto your underarms. Oh my god. You know when you walk past Lush and it has that smell? That like, it's so unique. Like I could smell this all day because it's different. It's like a whole different smell that I've never smelled before. It's just fantastic. So if you're gonna get one for the smell, go with Routine. So this one again comes in like a paste. So you have to take it off and then you put it on your underarms. Like to me, that's already too much, but spread it out, and then transfer, and then just, and I literally put this like everywhere because it's just like smells so good. It's like perfume. I don't know, man. It just smells delicious. This goes for $30, guys. I think this is my most expensive one. Yes, it is. So of all of them that I'm going to review, this is the most expensive, these routine ones. Do I say it's worth like 10, because the same size for Sol Deo is $12 cheaper. So would I say that it's worth the extra 10? I mean, no, but like the smell is so good that like, I don't know. I just put it everywhere. So maybe you can like think of it as like a deodorant slash perfume and like justify the price that way. But like, yeah, it's very pricey. Did it perform better than all the other ones? No. So the ones that I'm showing you now all performed the same. So I mean, yeah, it's you're paying for the smell, I think. I think they know how good Sexy Sadie smells, all right? Next we have the brand called Purelygreat, and this goes for $20, and it's a stick form, which is, of all the deodorants, these are the only two that were like in stick form, which to be honest is really nice, because the other ones, although like they smell great and like the texture is okay, it is a pain. Like for me, I like a quick routine, and so this is much quicker to open, go, whereas the other ones you have to like scoop out, you gotta rub between your fingers, you gotta like smooth it all in, then your hands are dirty, and then you gotta wash your hands, and it's like an extra couple minutes added to your routine, which is like not a big deal, but like I do appreciate the stick ones because like it does make things faster. So this is the one that I actually used today. And the smell is lavender. And so this has essential oils that basically give it its scent. And yeah, there's like orange peel, grapefruit peel, coconut oil, cornstarch. This one's also made in Canada, so well done, Purelygreat. Like this, just like a typical deodorant stick. You can tell I've like definitely used this. But yeah, and this just goes on kind of like the other stick one, the Meow Meow Tweet. They kind of go on the same, like they're a little bit rough, and then you have to like blend them in a bit and like just pat them down a bit. But this one works really well. Sometimes I don't even have to reapply with this one. I know, shock, but like sometimes I legitimately can get through a whole day with not smelling bad using the Purelygreat. So yeah, it's 20 bucks. The lavender smell smells like almost like baby powder and lavender. Like, again, very subtle smell of lavender. Would I buy this one again? Yes, I like the stick. I really like the stick. I like how the smell is not in your face. It's also vegan, no parabens, and no aluminum. So, all the things. And on to the last brand of deodorants that worked for me was this brand called Fat and the Moon. So cute. This goes for 20 bucks. $20, but I have the little ones. So I have like the half fluid ounce, the regulars, like I got like the sample sizes. So the regular sizes are $20, so it's not like this little thing for 20 bucks. But the ingredients in this are super simple. So coconut oil, baking soda, arrowroot starch, beeswax, essential oils of black pepper, clay sage, bergamot, tea tree, and grapefruit. That's it. And the instructions are warm a bit in your fingers and apply to your pits. So that's what I'm gonna do. Looks like that. Texture is like you gotta work for it, okay? Like you gotta like dig your finger in. The smell again is just like, I don't know, these are so nice. Like it's so like warm but refreshing. Like I don't like, it's just like, why would someone think to put bergamot and black pepper in deodorant? It just smells divine. So yeah, this one goes on super smooth though. So like it's hard to get out, but once it's out and it like warms on your skin, it goes on like butter. Like, do you see how like it's just blending right in it? No work, it's done. I love keeping this one in my bag because after work, I can just like do a little and I just know it'll go on. Poof. Really, again, recommend these two. And so yeah, there's a lot of options there of deodorants that worked for me. Stunned. Like, we have come so far in the world of natural deodorants, which is great. Again, thank you for all of your support. You can find me on Instagram because I upload stuff there all the time. And please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you liked it because it really helps support my channel. I will see you all in my next video. Ta-ta. Hope ya smell good. Hope this helps. Hope you feel good about what you're putting under your armpits from now on.